Hello, thank you for joining me tonight. This is Tarot to a T. We're going to continue on with our May 2022 readings. I am a little late and I apologize for that. I like to have them out by the 1st. And if you would like to know when the next videos come out, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there. That'll give you a notification on that, okay? Give you a heads up. We're going to do a reading tonight for Capricorn, or this morning, whenever you happen to be watching. It's tonight for me. We're going to look at a situation that's going on with you, Capricorn. Let me do a little bit more mixing. Make sure I have everything nice and mixed up here. And then we're going to look at some complicating factors in that situation, and then we're going to deal cards of advice. So if you're ready, I'm ready. What can you tell us about the Capricorn for the month of May 2022? And then, we don't want to leave you hanging. What kind of advice can you give Capricorn, right? Okay, oh, we got two. I'm going to leave them. That's what I do. Got two on that one. Got two on that one. Crap. Got one on that one. Okay. Advice should be very interesting. It's going to be loaded here. Okay. You got a lot of stuff getting mixed up right now with this black and white joker. You just had some kind of final ending that was not so great, and you're wrapping up that cycle right now, and it's bringing around some changes. Definitely some kind of separation involved, probably a home situation. This is also the card of going off. I have to just mention like going off to college, that kind of thing, but I'm not seeing how a bad news situation would send you off to college. Yeah. And anyway, another interpretation of this joker, besides things getting really mixed up and jumbled around and all that, is being the fool. Kind of like not knowing what to expect next because you're really kind of clueless. It's kind of the card of being naive and kind of ready for anything, but not having any idea how things are going to go. If that makes any sense. Okay, definitely involves some kind of partnership. It's very possible the balance or harmony has been disturbed in this partnership, but this is also the card that's warning you to be careful with what you say. It's a very strong sense of disharmony that's already existing, so it's asking you to be very careful with your words. Okay? Wow. And this was fated. This change that has come along, it's kind of part of your destiny in some sense of the word. I'm not saying you knew it was going to happen or you caused it to happen, but it's kind of part of your karma. It's definitely opening up doors and opportunities and pathways that you certainly didn't expect. Because new opportunities are never expected, and we can't always predict those, right? But all these changes indicated by this, yeah, that just, to me, is kind of par for the course. That doesn't tell me a whole lot. It's just kind of affirming what I already suspected. Okay, and then you have this Joker energy, which is actually someone who very supportive and thoughtful, but I think they're being very supportive of you right now. This is perhaps somebody who's helping you through this. Like I said, usually it's a younger energy. Can be, it can indicate immaturity, honestly, but I'm not necessarily seeing how that would fit in with everything that's going on. I think you just have these massive changes. And massive endings. Massive. This is not light. This is not tarot light at the moment. Let's look at the complications. Not that we need any more, but I have to pull them up, right? Jack of Hearts. Okay, you got some more young energy involved with this. Things are going to move ahead, though. This is the card of advancement. I will warn you, this is the card of crossroad decisions and also possibly problems existing in a relationship or in relationships in general. And you got another 8. Okay. This is hard work paying off. That's very much kind of a conflicting energy, these two 8s, because on the one hand, it's like you're not quite decided which way to go. On the other hand, you're reaping the rewards. Maybe some kind of decision or some kind of move you made. You are reaping the rewards. But it was very much probably a hard decision with this 8. I guess what I'm reading of the complication here is you have some kind of inner conflict. Yeah, because these two energies are so conflicted. Huh. The Jack of Hearts. This is our young Jack who represents, honestly, a close friend or a partner. I mean, this is somebody closer even than this Jack of Clubs over here. This is somebody who's just a good friend and they're very supportive, but this person is even closer. Perhaps this situation over here involves that person. That's what's causing the conflict. Like, it's pulling on your heartstrings. That's what I'm trying to say. It's the inner conflict. Four diamonds. This very much has to do with your stability. It's also the card that asks us to be careful with our spending. It can indicate there's some kind of money coming in, even a windfall, honestly, of some sort. But it's saying you need to start saving or thinking about saving or investing it. This is intriguing. As a result of something ending, and that came up in your conflict. The windfall is going to cause some kind of another kind of dilemma for you. That's the way I'm interpreting it anyway. King of Diamonds. This is involving a male energy has some kind of control over this situation. This person is very stable. They're successful. They're possibly an entrepreneur. They're wrapped up in this as well. This is very hard for me to decipher. I have a feeling this is very personal for somebody. Or a handful of you. The inner conflict here is a result of some major changes because something ended. And there's a lot of stirred up, kind of mixed, mangled. This is almost like the eye of the hurricane energy. I mean, the eye of the hurricane is peaceful and calm, but you have all this stuff around you that's just, it won't stop. And you can't see through it, right? And you need to be careful with what you say. But it is opening up new opportunities on some level. I think that ties in with this 8 of Diamonds that talks about how you're going to reap the rewards, which is your conflict. It's like, okay, why would you go through this and reap rewards? It's almost like you brought it upon yourself. and you're asking yourself, is it worth it? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Let's look at your advice here. So the first card we have is the Four of Clubs. Again, that has to do with stability. Before I pick that up, stability, not necessarily in the what I'm trying to say, in the financial sense. This is also, we're talking about the stability of the mind. I mean, it could represent, I'm just getting a little bit of a download, sorry. It could represent a level of contentment on some level. Or perhaps this is what you want to achieve. Yeah, that's what it is, because it's in your line of advice. You want to achieve this contentment and this stability. You want to get back to that. What is tied up with that is this Ten of Clubs. Now, this Ten of Clubs is the bearer of good news. Again, it's the end of something major. But this is a lot better than this Ten of Spades, because with this Ten of Clubs, it's traveling for a good reason, and I think I mentioned that earlier in this reading. It could have been the last reading. Travel doesn't have to be physical. It could be emotional or mental. And it's a good travel. It's like you're moving from one emotion to the next. That kind of traveling. But it's definitely, I think it's asking you, or letting you know, that when you travel from this one mindset to another, it's going to bring back the stability. Let's see what else is going on, though. Oh, we got another club. These clubs really are very nice. I won't lie, or I won't hold back. It's not that I would lie, but the clubs are very nice. They're very balanced representation in tarot. Okay, this one is about the need for talking and communication, though. It could be highlighting that you need to work on communication, since it is in your line of advice. Let's see what our next card is. Let's see if it talks about talking. Oh, Jack of Spades. Well, this is a very young, inexperienced energy, a younger energy. This person could be very sly, though. It might be warning you that somebody is being sly in this situation. I don't see how it would ask you to embody this energy. It could also involve a air sign. Just let you know with the spades here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or perhaps because this is the need for communication and clearing things up, maybe be a little bit more clever with the way you communicate. Maybe use more tact. That's what I'm hearing, like more tact. Because I'm like, how can you be more clever? Maybe saying things in a different way. Using more tact. Knowing the message you want to get across, but putting it out there in a way that it doesn't sound as blunt. Something along those lines. And again, this is a Tower moment. In the line of advice, honestly, it is a Tower card, but we have to remember that this is also starting over. Yeah, it's an ace, so it denotes that, but we remember with Tower moments, we still have a foundation. Even though the building or the construction has crumbled, it's asking you to start again. I'm not sure in what sense, except with the communication, that was kind of blatant. And it's going to bring you back the stability. Let's draw a couple more cards, Capricorn. Another club. I like it. So, This is warning you that there's still going to be some complications and a little bit of struggle. I'm hearing you need to start again, and even though there's still going to be struggle, you need to start again. I think the approach that you took wasn't working, and it's asking you to rebuild on that. It's definitely a strong message here to be clever with your words, and the need for clear communication. It might involve a mental shift, traveling. I'm going to get one more card though. Boy, there's a lot going on with this. It's very heavy. I'll tell you, it feels very heavy. We got another club. Freaking. Whoa. You are clubbing. You're going out clubbing. That's just a little joke. You could be going out clubbing, but you are clubbing here. And this again is a card of change. We talked about change over here. This is literally the card that says there needs to be a major change. In your line of advice, I strongly feel it is asking you to make a major change in the way you're communicating and your mindset. This is complete dissatisfaction and a change coming out of that. These fives are generally changes that happen because of other things that happen, but in this case, this is because of extreme dissatisfaction and things are just not working. Yeah. It's like change for the sake of change, if you want to read it that way. Okay. You know what? I'm satisfied with that. I think it was a very clear message. I kind of went over it a second ago. Feel free to rewind. But, okay, Capricorn. Well, good luck in this situation. I think this is a tough situation that's going on here. And I will see you again soon. Take care.